Hi everyone, my name is Minh Châu and I'm from Group 5. Our group have 3 members, me, Phương Anh and Malay. So our topic in 3, mood and feeling. The first thing we need to know is meaning of negative emotion, negative type and negative emotion affect your health. First thing, meaning of negative emotion. What is negative emotion? Negative emotion can be described as any feeling which causes you to be miserable or sad. This emotion makes you dislike yourself and other people around you, reduce your confidence and self-esteem, and general life satisfaction. Emotions that can become negative are hate, anger, jealousy, and sadness. These feelings are complex in nature. Negative emotion can be damage our assertion for life, depending on how long we let them affect us and the way we choose to express them. Example, when someone does something you like, you feel angry or sad about what they just say. And specific example that you need to understand more is your friend telling you the bad news and do something you hated. So you feel angry and upset. That is a negative emotion. And about the negative type, we have 6 negative basic emotion. Across the dictionary said 6 negative basic emotion. Dimension were in field: anger, fear, sadness, disgust, boredom, and self-conscious emotion. This can create including some positive emotion as well as negative one. Example, guilt, shame, imprisonment, and pride. It's important because that makes you know what type of negative emotion that you're in and how they're feeling. Example about that, you're happening that you're sad and upset about your family, despite your friend or yourself too, and you feel stressed out, sad, miserable. That is one of the negative type. And what about the effect of your health? Negative emotions are not good for your health. Negative introduce and feeling are helplessness and hopelessness can create chronic stress, which upset the body hormone balance and disrupt the brain chemical record for happiness and damage the immune system. Example of the effect for your health is what happening to you about your bad day and your sad story or some thing that you don't like or the sad problem that make you feel sad and you thinking about the whole day. So that is a feeling about emotion negative type. And what is affect you? When you thinking of the whole day, you don't want to be doing something. You just maybe you cry a lot about that thing and you just staying in home and thinking about this, and you don't want to eat anything or do anything while you thinking. So that it's an effect of negative emotion for your health. And so now is the next person will talk in fine. Thank you for listening.
Everything has 2 sides, the strengths and the limitations. This really works with negative emotion too. Obviously, we can't completely avoid negative emotions because those are just a natural thing that has to happen. However, it's generally agreed today that those emotions need to be treated or eliminated. Feeling bad is bad? It's not quite true. I'm not disagreeing with this point, but I also believed that these emotions still play an important role in your life. To prove my opinion, I would show you some research that I have found. Well, in today's society, we often heard or have been told that we should stop negative feelings or thoughts. But I don't think that this is truly the best way for us, for our mental health. A finding from a 2010 study suggested that pushing back negative emotions could spawn more emotional overeating than simply recognizing that you were upset, agitated, or blue. The researchers found that those who restrained their thinking more often had stronger stress responses to the cues than did those who suppressed their thoughts less frequently. On the other hand, we can see that this kind of emotion, which includes sadness, anger, fear, and disgust, actually had some advantages too. Due to my research, I found out that these emotions also helped to keep us safe. We inadvertently experience them in response to stimuli from the environment. Another fact is that negative emotions can also make us more effective in our daily activities. There is evidence that sadness makes us better judge reality in social situations because we are less inclined to cover up negative truths. Sadness can even make us more productive by enhancing our focus and helping us learn from our mistakes. This is how failure can help lead to later success, which means that exposure to negative emotions makes us stronger and better. In conclusion, instead of backing away from your negative emotions, learn to accept them is the key. Acknowledge how you are feeling without rushing to change your emotional state. We have the opportunity here to evaluate the benefits of negative emotions and experiences, and we also use them to improve ourselves. In short, if you want to live a life full of deep meaning and emotional strength, then that entails the risk of discomfort, conflict, and loss. Remember, if we know how to cope with our negative emotions and experiences from our lives, we will be stronger for having done so.
It is impossible to avoid negative emotions altogether because to live is to experience setbacks and conflicts, Sawa Zavala says. According to Sawa Zavala, we can see those negative emotions in life are essential, but they also cause a lot of harm to yourself and the people around us. Emotions that can become negative are hate, jealousy, and sadness. In the right context, these feelings are completely natural. Negative emotions can dampen our enthusiasm for life, depending on how long we let them affect us and the way we choose to express them. But how can we be part of the positive force, attracting the positive energy while knowing the equally strong negative force is trying to restore a balance? The ways to manage emotions are not difficult as you think. We need to experience more positive than negative emotions to overcome the negativity bias and enable well-being. Second, don't blow things out of proportions by going over them time and again in our minds. And try to be reasonable. Accept those bad feelings are occasionally unavoidable and think of the ways to make yourself feel better. And my advice is we can listen to music, get exercise, or just read your favorite books to relax. If these ways do not work, then you should find a psychologist who can help you with therapy courses. That statement may sound a little odd, but our emotions are definitely designed to be messengers to tell us something. This messenger can be very valuable if we listen. Learning how to balance those emotions is the key. For every problem, we should have a reasonable solution. Don't let negative emotions dominate us. Emotional balance is the essential thing if we want to get along with everyone. So, both positive and negative emotions have essential functions from an evolutionary point of view and remain vital to us in negotiating our human existence. However, negative emotions have a powerful effect on your health. When we balance our emotions, for example, when we get angry, we will see our problems more clearly. If you feel your emotions are uncertain right now, we hope that some of the ideas above will help you. With a bit of practice, you will probably find you feel more emotionally balanced, calmer, and perhaps even happier to boot. And that is all we want to say. Thank you for listening to our presentation. Bye!